Currently, as we speak, we have about 250 individuals vying for various positions in the Ashanti region for the MMDCs. For the Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly, the mayorship, we're looking at 9 people currently contesting. And among them, we have very prominent party individuals and other individuals not typically known to be party members, but of course have serious affiliations. You have among these 9 individuals, I just want to run you through them. Then we look at the chances of each and every one and rate them in terms of or ascending order of merit and chances. Now we're looking at out of the 9, you have the incumbent, which is the CCB entry, the mayor. A lot of issues happening around him, and getting the position retained again, his chances is 40-60. Chance of getting is 40%, and not getting is about 60%, because he's losing the touch and the base of the party, as well as Menshia, together with top individuals, political, including even the regional minister. At a point in time, there was some serious friction between him and the regional minister. I believe it should be resolving now. But these are all playing against him, and it will be difficult and very surprising. But I wouldn't be surprised he'll be among the top 4. Now you have Sampine, the regional secretary of the party. He is a person that from the onset, the party had a discussion for him to be getting something like a deputy ministerial position. That did not materialize. And therefore, the party officially presented him for the post of the mayor position. I want to believe, from all intents and purposes, all things are pointing out to him for and everybody from the party and everybody. The little disadvantage for him is he does not have the direct relationship with Menshia, and as you know, he has a very neutral one to that effect. Not to say that he has a problem with Menshia, no, but there are individuals among them who would have that personal relationship with Menshia, and getting mayor position in Kumasi always depends on the endorsement from Menshia. Nonetheless, Menshia will not have a problem for some time, and therefore I should say that among the top 3 candidates, Sampine should be should be among the top 3. The Osesibe I mentioned has a total support of the chief of staff, Antifrima. It's like is Osesibe's own mom. So that relationship, that bondage is there. The some bonding is there. So that is another good advantage for Osesibe. Now coming back to individuals like Kennedy Kankam is also going. Kennedy Kankam happens to be the former member of parliament for in Shayesa constituency. Now, as we speak, he is top rated. He has a personal relationship and a serious support from Menshia in the person of the king himself. Asante Hene, I can say that, has a personal relationship, and he is Kennedy Kankam's. He has taken Kennedy Kankam as his own, grandson that he loves. He plays golf with him, and he has that direct relationship with Menshia, and therefore he is among the top rated. He has no problem with the party, and within the top hierarchies of the party within the region, everybody appears not to have a problem with him, and he has a support. Another person that is in the line, and everybody is talking about, is the son from the son from Menshia, which is Engineer Nana Atapoku. He is the current Metro Urban Roads Director. He is the son of the late Kwesi Ajiman, and everybody is considering the point that he was more affiliate to NDC than MPP, and it raising a lot of concerns and surprise. I want to believe he has direct relationship to Menshia, and party supporters have a problem with him. Not to say that they don't like him, but they do not relate easily with him, and that is his challenge. And he stands tall, but not to say that he is that top candidate even within the party. But for his chance of getting is 50-50. Now you look at somebody like Collins Collins Amankwa. He happens to be the former member of parliament for Menchia North, and he's rooted with the party. The grassroots supported the youth in the party. They have him on their hearts, and therefore, if you look at the grassroots and the party, the youth within, they have a very good relationship with him, and his name appears to be popping up. But his chances are not that high because he doesn't have much of relationship with Menchia, and I'll be surprised for him to get a position. You look at somebody like the current director for public sector reform, which is in the person of this gentleman Kusibuafo. His name is also popping up. I'm surprised and why he's coming for the mayorship. From the word go, he doesn't have that opportunity of getting it, and I don't think he's much of a contender and a threat to any of the candidates. You have the former longest serving presiding member for KMA, which is Kofi Senya. Kofi Senya was with Osesibe. He fought the first term. The Akufo-Addo's government, he was looking for it, for the position. He failed to get it. He went to Swami constituency. He failed to get it, and he's coming back again. I don't know why he's not being given the opportunity. He wouldn't be a bad mayor, but of course, there are a lot of things that are against him, and for him getting it will be a miracle. He's out of the contest, and I don't think he has any chance. There's one man called Kwabna Menu, who is not known, is somewhere from Efija Kwabre, a one-time parliamentary candidate, defeated to that effect. He didn't get it within the party, and he's popping up. Everybody is surprised, but of course it's a race, and everybody will be looking out for it. If you are looking at among the 9 these individuals, you realize that everybody is standing tall. Now, if you are mentioning the top 4, Sampai I will not be surprised, will be the first. Then Kennedy can come. Kennedy can come, and Sampai, any of them can be the top, can be among the top 4. Kennedy can come, Sampai. Then you have, how do you call it? Osei SCB entry, the incumbent. Then you are looking at Atapuku. These are the top 4. You have Kofi Owusu. He was the secretary to Menchia, that is the Otum form, and the PBC Cocoa Process and produced by company, that's PBC. He was the managing director. He was at a point in time he was forced to resign because workers agitated seriously against him. He had a lot of challenges for the last 2 years that he was there, and he couldn't complete his term. He has to resign. I don't see why he's back, but I'll be surprised for him getting. No doubt he has a Menchia as a backing, but I cannot say for sure that he's gotten the blessings of Menchia. And these individuals are also out of the 9, as we speak, we're looking at the top 4. Kennedy can come, Sampai, the current Osesi Bentry, and Engineer Tapuku. But the top 2, we are looking at Kennedy can come and Samuel Pine, who is the current regional secretary of the party. Everybody appears to root for these 2 people, and any of them getting, I will not be surprised. It will be very interesting, and anybody who will get the mayorship position will have a daunting challenge, because we have a time where the party political will in taking decision has been a major problem in the region. We're battling the situation where you have the current market, and sharing became a problem. The second phase, even moving traders from the street has been a major challenge. And therefore, whoever becomes mayor for Kumasi will need to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that they can do the work and convince the party for the next 4 years. Else, it will be a disaster for the MPP. But of course, the race is getting interesting as the day come by.